The call? It starts with a sigh. Not a can of tuna, not a treat bag. A sigh and the creak of a chair. My giant is moving, and I already know where this is going. The most dangerous room in the house. Crossing the threshold, the door starts to close. This is the moment. If it shuts completely, my giant is alone. Sealed inside a small tiled box with no exits, no claws, and absolutely no survival instincts. I wedge my paw into the gap. Thud. I'm in. The air is different in here. Humid. Lavender soap. A faint smell of something I can only describe as impending doom. My giant looks down at me with that face, the exasperated one, and says, "Again, Mittens? Really?" They don't understand. They never do. They think this is about privacy. Privacy is a luxury for creatures who aren't being hunted. I am not here by accident. I am here by duty. The vulnerability. Here's the thing about humans. They are catastrophically unaware of their own fragility. My giant lowers themselves onto the porcelain throne, and in the wild, this is the single most dangerous position a creature can occupy. Stationary, exposed, ankles bare, eyes locked onto a glowing rectangle full of memes. This is not a safe situation. This is a tactical nightmare. I am the only thing standing between my giant and whatever lurks behind the shower curtain. I didn't choose this responsibility. It chose me. The perimeter sweep. First, the bathtub. I jump onto the rim, peer behind the plastic curtain. A rubber duck stares back at me. I swat it firmly, just to establish hierarchy. Message received. Next, the cabinets, the baseboards, every corner. I trace the scent of outside to make sure it hasn't breached the perimeter. My tail moves like radar, picking up vibrations too subtle for human senses. My giant reaches down and scratches my ears amid patrol. I allow it. It helps mask my scent for the next phase, the scent of sovereignty. While my giant scrolls through their glowing rectangle, I perform the sacred rub. Cheek against shin, cheek against the corner of the sink, cheek against the cold porcelain itself. This isn't affection. Well, it's not only affection. It's a diplomatic treaty, a pheromone network I am weaving across every surface of this room. I am telling the universe, in the only language it truly understands, this human is mine. This room is mine. If anything comes for them, it goes through me. We are one unit, one pride, one scent. The vigil. Then the mood shifts. My giant puts the phone down. Sighs again, but slower this time. This one carries weight. I can smell it. Cortisol, the chemical fingerprint of a long and difficult day at the mysterious place they call the office. I stop moving. I sit directly in front of them. I hold eye contact, and I purr. Not randomly, deliberately. The frequency of a cat's purr sits between 25 and 150 hertz, a range scientifically linked to reduced blood pressure, faster healing, and lower anxiety. My giant thinks they're just using the bathroom. I know I'm performing a therapeutic intervention. We sit together in the quiet of the tiles, two creatures, bound by something older than language. The escape, then the roar. The artificial waterfall begins. The ritual is complete. My giant stands and I lead the way out, tail raised like a victory flag, because that is exactly what it is. We emerge into the hallway. Mission accomplished. My giant heads to the kitchen, already forgetting this ever happened. That's fine. That's how it's supposed to work. The protected should never have to think about the protection. But I remember. I always remember. And I'll be back next time the porcelain calls. The contract. So why do we do it? Humans have a name for it, Velcro cat syndrome. Scientists call it allogrooming, territorial reinforcement, attachment behavior. But the real answer is simpler than any of that. The bathroom is the one place where the giant finally slows down. No rushing, no multitasking, no noise. Just them, quiet and still, finally available to be seen. And we see them. That's the contract. Ancient, unspoken, signed in shower steam, and sealed with a headbutt to the knee. You slow down, we show up every single time.